Friends, welcome back to the garden. I am so excited today. We have our bananas. They have finally come in. They have turned yellow. I'm so excited. For those that don't know me, my name is Kristen and this is Growing Zone 9B. All right, friends, take a look at the beauty that is upon us. I am absolutely excited to be able to take these bananas down now. So what we're gonna do is I am going to actually just cut one so that we can try it. Oh, I didn't even have to cut it. It just came right off. I just pulled it and it came off. You can see that something got into the bananas, and so at this point it was most likely a squirrel. I need to come out here and I need to go ahead and take this down. Now, how you take down a banana is, first what I'm gonna do is we're gonna get like a saw, and I'm gonna have my fiance cut it off up here, and then this whole plant he will end up taking out because you don't want it anymore. It's not really gonna produce. Now, I will keep the base of it down there because you can see that I have pups coming off of it. There's a pup actually right here on the other side. And so I want to be feeding that pup. The garden, as you can see, is definitely beautiful and out of control at this time. I am so excited. These are my nasturtium or nastrium. The leaves are as big as my hands right now. The garden is just lovely, an abundance of food. We are also getting in, I've got my eggplant that were just falling out of the bed. They're absolutely beautiful. My mint over here is doing wonderfully. Today I'm actually making a pizza and I'm going to be using my fresh basil. Look at that. Fresh basil. I mean, this is exactly why I grow, is to enjoy the beauty in nature and to just have this deliciousness. So let's give this a try because I want to know what it tastes like. This is the dwarf namois. And I have not had it. Friends, this is incredible. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. This is where we grow. This is insane. This tastes delicious. Super sweet. My God. It's like eating sugar. Seriously. I can't wait for the kids to come over and try this today. They're coming over. We're actually, yes, it is January. And we're out there. My fiance's putting the jet ski in for the kids. Friends, it's an awesome day to be sharing this with the boys and my parents. So I'm gonna get the knife, and I'm actually gonna get my fiance to get the knife after he puts the jet ski in, and we're gonna take down these bananas. You know, the other day I was looking at the bananas and I over there in the corner, and I said, I wonder if they're starting to turn, because I could see a little bit of yellowishness to it, and I never caught these bananas up here in the front by the pool. I just kind of walked by it and didn't even look at them, and then now they're producing. The great thing about this is this time of year is I'm also getting in, I'm trying to step all around the plants here. I mean, look at that. I've got these tomatoes are just starting to come in. I've still got the mustard greens. Look at that. Look at that. Those are red mustard greens. But I'm also getting papaya. I've got to get 2 more down. Man, I'm so excited about those bananas. I'm mind blown at how great and delicious and good they actually taste. Look, there's my 2 papayas. I took like 4 papayas already over to my nephew. He loves papayas. My nephew Liam, my oldest nephew. Look at that, bananas and papayas. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna have some delicious smoothies. All right, friends, I don't want to keep you guys too long. We've got a lot on our plate for today with the kids coming over, but I was so excited to be able to share that with you. And pretty soon that other bunch of bananas will be coming in, and it's going to be absolutely wonderful. Thank you guys for joining me today. I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video. Friends, so here's your bonus, not bonus. The bananas actually kind of started splitting when I brought them in the house, and they started coming off the plant here, the stem. But friends, we weighed these amazingly. This is about 35 pounds of bananas. So one stalk gave us 35 pounds. I literally weighed this. Now this does include this stem, so you know, give or take, I'd probably take off a little bit of weight for this because it's definitely very solid. But still, even if you average 30 pounds of bananas, I still have another banana set out there growing. So I am elated to be having these bananas. Now what I'm going to do with these fresh bananas, obviously, like I said, the kids were coming, so I'm going to share a couple with them. They're, as you know, my brother, their dad, grows tons of bananas. So this isn't necessarily a treat for them because they're used to getting fresh bananas, which is awesome. But for my parents, I'm going to be sharing with my parents. And then, like I said, I've got my papayas. And so we're just going to be loving it and the fresh fruit. And this is why we grow. So I just wanted to also explain to you guys, on the back end of these bananas, they're still very green. So for those of you that have never grown bananas before, what I'm going to do is, in order to help them to ripen, I am going to put them in one of my bedrooms. We used to put them in paper bags, but paper bags are kind of more harder to come by these days. And so an easier way to ripen them is if you have any type of cardboard boxes, you can just gently set them in the cardboard box. You want to keep them in a cool, dark room until they start to turn. Now this section's obviously going to turn first because obviously they're still, you know, they're kind of yellowish. But the ones down here in the back, these green ones, they definitely needed some more time, without a doubt. So I am so excited. This is going to be a lot of food for us. I will end up freezing some of this as well. And again, like I said, I share with my friends and family and loved ones, and I am so excited to actually have about 30 pounds of food coming in that I did not have to pay for, and I'll be dropping some of these in the freezer. So when the next set comes in, I'll definitely bring you guys along for that as well. What I think I might do, maybe give or take with the next set, I may actually try to let them ripen on the plant. I know that's very risky because, as you saw, it was most likely a squirrel was already getting into them, and that was one of the things that my brother said is the most difficult part, is to keep the wildlife out of your bananas. They absolutely love bananas. Even, you know, rats and mice will get into your bananas here in Florida, so we have to be careful of that. So regardless, this is just an awesome, this is just awesome. I'm gonna count. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 bunches of bananas here, and I mean, honestly, I couldn't be happier. This is what I grow for right here. All right, friends, I'll see you guys real soon.